Today, we're going to look at cash offers and pros and cons of obtaining offers or receiving offers while you're off market, when you're not in MLS, while you're not officially listed for sale. There are significant cons to those cash offers. Most people tend to look only at the positives, but we're going to look at the negatives as well. Let's get started. So one of the most significant pros of receiving cash offers are that homes can be in a very bad condition. Sometimes it is truly a tear down home. Sometimes you just have some leaks, have foundation issues, whatever it is, it might not easily be sellable, not traditional market. And in this case, cash offers are probably the only thing that's going to work. Cash offers are best when you absolutely need to have 14 to 21 day closing and you cannot wait any longer. In those cases, cash offers are probably the best thing that you can have. If you do not want to do a single repair and you're willing to sacrifice $50, $100, $150, $200, $300,000 for the privilege of not having to mess with any repairs, cash offers might be for you. If for some reason you absolutely cannot show the house, maybe it is a house where a severely ill person lives, maybe there is some situation, maybe you have 29 dogs and you are a dog rescuer and there is no way to show the house to traditional buyers, cash offers are a good solution in that case. But most often cash offers associated with a distressed sale. Distressed sale means foreclosure, pre-foreclosure, tax, unpaid taxes, unpaid utility bills, electricity is turned off, roof is collapsing, termites, you name it. Lots of situations where a cash offer is a result of a distressed sale and a seller who is unable to take care of his property. So those are the pros. In those cases, the cash offer is the true solution to the problem. But cash offer comes with a lot of minuses. The most important minus is that, of course, you're going to receive significantly less money from the sale. And when I say significantly, I mean anywhere between 10, 15, 30, 40% of your home value. So if your home is valued at $300,000, you might be getting cash offers for 180, 200 to 120, but you're never going to get that 300, which is your true value on an open market. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes when you're dealing with investors, you're going to run into dishonest investors. And if you do not recognize the signs of their dishonesty early on, then your situation can become a legal mess. Timeline could be broken. You might find yourself in even worse situation than you were before, because before you might have had a short timeline on your hands. And after dealing with dishonest investors, you might have an even less amount of time to sell your home and paperwork in disarray. Sometimes investors use legally questionable practices. I'm going to have a separate video called How to Maximize the Price on Your Home When Selling a House with to Cash Investors. I'm going to go over 5 legally questionable practices that I sometimes see being used when investors are involved. But for right now, just be aware that not all investors have absolutely clean and transparent intentions. From time to time, you will find out that the investor who said that he's a cash investor actually doesn't have money, never had money, and doesn't really have a good way of receiving that money. He claimed, or they claimed, to be a cash investor, but in reality, it was a myth. It was a story that they told you in order to engage you, but they never had the option and never had the intention of buying your home cash. Is the cash offer your best option? From time to time, cash offers are a good option. I would say that of all types of transactions and all situations that I see, maybe in about 5 to 7% of cases, the cash offer is the best option for that specific family or for that specific house situation. In about 90 to 93% of all cases, the cash offer is going to be disappointment for you and might create additional, not only you're losing a huge portion of your property, but also sometimes it is done through methods that leave your paperwork in disarray and screw the process even further. So from that standpoint, I would say that there are strong reasons to use cash offers, but if you don't have to utilize the cash offer, if you have an option of selling through traditional method, or at the very least using through 72 sold method, the traditional method takes too long, then look at those options first before considering going with investors. My name is Elena Garrett, and I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Central in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas. I deal with a lot of people who are in stress, pre-foreclosures, people who need to sell quickly because they're short on cash, people who cannot afford to pay their mortgage, people who need to move silently, people who have houses falling down. I am dealing with a lot of those properties, and in most cases, even in those cases, we do not need a cash investor. It's not the best case. But when it comes to dealing with investors, I am very proficient. I spent 2 years dealing with specifically investor sales. So I understand their techniques, I understand the tricks that they sometimes use. Feel free to contact me. My phone number is in the description below. I'm able to answer all questions at no charge, and I'm able to look at your situation and advise you whether or not I think you're where you need to be, or you could do better with your home sale. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.